And we're starting you off here at 7 o'clock with breaking news. A UConn student who is also a murder suspect is expected to return to Connecticut. Thanks so much for joining us here. We are streaming live right now on Roku, Apple TV, and the Amazon Fire Stick. We're expecting to hear from state police at Troop C, and here they are.
In attending today's briefing, we're here to provide updates as it pertains to the Peter Manfredonia investigation. Please understand that despite the fact that an arrest has been made, this is still a very active and ongoing investigation. At the request of the Talon State's Attorney, I will not be able to go into the specifics of this investigation following the briefing. Therefore, I will not be taking any questions pertaining to the specifics of this investigation. The purpose of today's briefing was merely to provide updates in terms of where we are in our investigative steps, and also to discuss plans moving forward. Before we begin, as an agency, we just would like to take the time to express our deepest sympathies to those that have been impacted by the crimes that have been committed as a result of this investigation. Our hope is that the developments that will be provided today will help to bring the families and communities that were directly impacted some form of closure. During the overnight hours of June 11th into the morning of June 12th, troopers and detectives from our emergency services unit, as well as members of the Department of Correction, took custody of Manfredonia and transported him from Maryland over here to Troop C in Talon. You'll recall weeks prior, Manfredonia previously waived his rights to contest extradition. Manfredonia is currently being processed according to state police policy and procedure, and will be charged with the following: murder, criminal attempt to commit murder, assault in the first degree, home invasion, kidnapping with a firearm in the first degree, robbery in the first degree, larceny in the first degree, 2 counts of stealing a firearm, and assault on an elderly party in the third degree. These charges are as a result of the alleged crimes that have been committed in Wilmington. Manfredonia's bond has been set by the courts at $5 million. He'll be transported to Rockville Superior Court later on this morning, where he'll be arraigned on those charges. Our major crimes detectives, some of the most talented detectives in our nation, continue to work around the clock tirelessly on this investigation, which again remains active and ongoing. Additional charges will be lodged against Manfredonia in the coming days for the crimes that were committed in Derby. We just want to, again, take this opportunity to thank the many law enforcement agencies that assisted us throughout this investigation, the various local departments, the many state police agencies, as well as federal agencies that assisted us throughout this investigation, as well as the many citizens that had come forward with information pertaining to the crimes that were committed, not only in Wilmington, but Derby, as well as various locations outside the state. A press release and booking photo will be uploaded onto our website, cspnews.org, shortly after this briefing. However, the arrest warrant pertaining to this investigation will not be immediately available because that information has been sealed for 14 days. We're hoping that information will come forward. Well, that information will be available after it's been unsealed. However, again, it won't be immediately available following this briefing. I just ask that you guys keep an eye out for the updates pertaining to the photos and criminal information summary that will be uploaded onto our website immediately following this briefing. Again, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank you all for coming out and hearing the information on today's briefing. And again, we're hoping to have further information pertaining to the crimes in Derby in the coming days. Thank you.
Can you say your first and last name again?
Trooper Joe Sue.
All right, we're hearing from some of the state troopers there at Troop C about that murder suspect coming back to Connecticut. And stay with Eyewitness News today for more developing information on this case. Just download our free Channel 3 app.